Right. Hi, Hillary here. And I got a request today for a tune called Gold Rush. And this is a tune that was actually composed by Bill Monroe and Byron Berline. And I listened a bit to Kenny Baker playing it because I'm not that familiar with the tune. And so I have him queued up to play along with. I have heard this in the old time. Maybe old time players play this tune. It's a very nice tune. It's very, very pretty. I have this YouTube video of Kenny Baker queued up, and it's set to play at 3/4 speed because it seemed like an easier speed for demonstration purposes. So I will play along with it so you can hear what it sounds like. And then we'll stop and talk about the chords a little bit, and I'll break it down and teach it and try not to confuse you too much along the way. So here's Kenny Baker playing on YouTube at 3/4 speed. Okay, so two ways. I write down chords sometimes to show how a tune works. And you can write down the chords, like this is what a guitar player or a banjo player, and without any capo on, these, it's easy to do this. But if you've got a capo on, sometimes it's simpler to use numbers, where 1 represents the name of the key, in this case A. A 5 is going to be your D7th shape, although that's really an E7 chord. And your 4 chord, the 4 chord here is a D, actually, but it's a C shape. So notice this, each one of these represents 2 bum ditties. It's 1 measure, 1 bar. So when you see it here, it'd be bum diddy, 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 and so forth. So I'm gonna cue him back up. The simplest one is mostly just fiddle in the beginning, and we'll go through this just one time through, so you can just kind of see what the chords are. Chord 1. Play it again. 5 1 1 4 1 1 1 1 4 1 5 1 1 4 1 1 1 1 4 1 5 1. Okay. The thing that I find surprising in this tune is that it stays on the 1 here and here. Your ear expects it to do something different here, like go to the 5, but no, it stays right on the 1 and does the same thing here. And I think that's the unexpected twist that, you know, that's the little hook that makes me like the tune. Okay, so let's just talk about the first part. There's a couple lead-in notes. That's just that hammer on. But the first beat of the tune is this note here. So hammer on, and that's the lead-in notes. Here we go. Bum, diddy, bum. Pull off the second string. And then where you would have bum, diddy, diddy, I just leave that one out. Diddy. And I said where it would be, but it's diddy. It just gives you a little bit more syncopated sort of feel, and it's kind of what the music itself does. I'll play that whole line. Okay? And then to continue, it's got this kind of bluesy note here. Oh no, sorry. Okay. You can go. But Kenny Baker's playing this note, so I like that note. Drop, so that goes, and then drop, thumb, and then pull off. That's at the second fret of the third string, and then bum, diddy, bum. That's the fourth string. Okay, now the next part is this part right here, where you've got 4 bum diddies, bum diddy, bum diddy, bum diddy, bum here, just on the one chord, and fiddle's going something like da 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 da. So let's just do that for simplicity's sake. So I'm hitting the second string, hammering on the third string, diddy bum, diddy, hammer on diddy bum, diddy. And then the next thing happens is a 5 chord, dum da da dum da da dum da dum, but we'll make it a little more interesting than that. Let's try that. Pull off diddy, pull off, bum diddy, bum diddy. So that's the second string, first fret. Pull off diddy. Now 2 pull-offs in a row. One is here, and then one's down here. As usual, we'll end up on the one chord at the end of the tune on the name of the note, which is in this A here. So pull off diddy, pull off, bum diddy, bum. Okay, so that's the first part. You play it twice. Here's the B part. I'm going to listen to this once more because I can't remember exactly how it goes. We'll start somewhere in the A part. This is A2. Okay, so hit the second string, and then hit the third string at the second fret. So hammer on, that's lead-in notes, and then bum 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 diddy. Now it's the 4 chord, and don't just go, don't cheat with that. You can actually hear a faint echo of that 4 chord when you're doing, that you can't hear when you're just going. And it's even more when you're actually playing, because it's all ringing a little bit. And then bum diddy drop thumb pull off slide diddy bum diddy. So that part line is bum diddy drop thumb pull off slide diddy bum diddy. Third string diddy drop thumb, and then pull. That's the third string. Pull off, and then we're going to slide on the third string from the second to the fourth fret. For that whole part, starting from the beginning of the B part. Okay, sorry. Let's start from the beginning of the B part again. And pull off bum, bum, diddy, drop thumb, pull off, slide, diddy, bum, diddy, bum, 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 diddy, pull off, bum, bum, diddy, hammer on, diddy. Don't do hammer on. Do this. No, that's not what I do. I go hammer on diddy. Okay. Hammer on diddy. Remember, because it's a 5 chord. Then we're going to go pull off, pull off. Hammer on diddy, pull off, bum diddy, bum. Okay, hammer on diddy, pull off, bum. I knew I was going to confuse you on this B part. I'm sorry. Little bit, one more time on the B part. Hammer on bum, 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 diddy, bum, 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 diddy, bum, diddy, drop thumb, pull off, slide, diddy, bum, 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 diddy, pull off, bum, bum, diddy, hammer on diddy, pull off, bum, diddy, bum. That ought to do it. Yeah, that works. So I would play that along. I'd play along with Kenny Baker. Why not? You got him. You got the YouTube. You got him. And turn him down time-wise. You can make him go even slower, although it starts to sound really bad when you get to halftime. But it's nice to be reminded exactly how the tune goes as you're playing it. I find I can play it much better when I'm playing it with a fiddler than if I'm playing it by myself, because I make lots of little adjustments rhythmically and melodically to what the fiddle is playing, and sometimes to what the mandolin player is playing, and what the bluegrass banjo guy is playing in there. If I'm playing along with a video, you learn to listen to what you're playing and try to play with others. Of course, playing with others is even better. But all right, so there you go, Gold Rush. I hope that's helpful.